Hey, what's poppin', guys? Szyl here, and last episode we looked at the 2018 Inferno collection, and this episode we're going to take a look at the original one. So, first things first, we have the Mag 7 Sand Dune, which, yeah, it's got a sand dune type of finish. This is particularly bad fact new, as most old skins are, but I can't say it looks as good as like the P250. The P250 Sand Dune's just a very clean tan finish on everything. This Mag 7 almost pulls it off, but as Mag 7s are, the handle is stupidly scratched up, the front is very scratched up, and the back is really badly scratched up. I can't say this is particularly good. I wouldn't complain about owning one though. This is a kind of just clean tan finish on a weapon. Very simple design, but not a bad one particularly. So I'm gonna put it in the C tier. I think it's a C tier weapon for me. C tier kind of design. Yeah. Next up, we have the Nova Walnut. I actually have one of these in souvenir, so I guess there's some kind of bias there, but I don't really use it. So yeah, um, it's just a more kind of realistic Nova. This literally that's all it is. Instead of being just a normal black finish on a Nova, it adds like a little wooden finish to the back and front. Just make this look like your standard real life pump shotgun. Yeah, it's just a solid option. Wouldn't really say it's much better than the Mag 7, but I would put it a little bit above it. So yeah, just a solid C tier choice. Just for people like a more realistic look to their weapons, this is good. For people who just like, like a simple finish, I think this is nice. That's all I can really say about it. It's not particularly good, not particularly nice, but definitely not bad by any stretch. Just a little bit of a straight upgrade to stock. Yeah. Next up, we have the P250 Gunsmoke, and wow, this is actually pretty beautiful. Just smoke, clouds kind of rolling over the entire weapon. Very nice white and black overall color scheme. Just clean. I don't see many scratches if at all. There's like a couple if you really look right along the like crack in the middle, and maybe one right there. It's hard to tell. This design kind of covers it up very well if it has scratches. And the design just looks nice. I have no complaints about this design. It just looks beautiful, very clean finish, very well done design. Now, nothing like eye-popping, obviously, but it looks really good. I would not complain about owning one of these if I did. So yeah, easy beats here. Next up, we have the M4A4 Tornado. It's a basic color swap of a light blue and tan finish. Uh, this is a kind of bad fact new one, but I do notice a lot of scratches on it. A lot of scratches in the front here, middle, the magazine, and even some on the back. Maybe, since this is a bad fact new, if this comes in cleaner finishes, it's just a simple color swap, and it does actually look nice. I think light blue and tan go really well together. It's a very noticeable difference from stock and most other skins. I don't think there's too many skins with a light blue and tan finish, so that's kind of unique. It gives it kind of a unique kind of vibe to it. And you would really notice this in game, and it kind of would look a lot more clean, hopefully. I hope this comes in cleaner finishes, because if it doesn't, it's kind of a waste of a very simple yet good design. I'm just going to put this, definitely not as good as the Gunsmoke, I'll give it that. But I like basic color swaps. I'm going to give this a B. I think it actually looks nice. And yeah. Next up, we have the dual Berettas Anodized Navy, which are interesting. Um, Only half complete. Most of the skin has the stock gray finish, but the part that doesn't has a just nice sleek blue metallic finish to it. Doesn't look like plastic or anything, just a nice sleek blue metallic finish. Yeah, that's all it really is. That's all it changes. Not a particularly bad change, but it does feel like an incomplete skin to me. From what we've looked at so far, it's definitely a low light. I'm gonna put it at D tier. I can't say I dislike these, but they're incomplete skins. I don't like incomplete skins. I dislike weapons that look even like half like stock. So having something like this that literally is half of the stock design is bad in my opinion. Even though the rest of it actually just looks like a nice, clean, dark blue, which is a pretty nice color. I can't really say I'd recommend these, so yeah, D tier for me. And the final weapon already of this collection, very small collection, 6 weapons, is the Tec-9 Brass, which, yeah, basically a stock Tec-9 with a brass top. If you guys know the PP Bison brass, this seems to use the same kind of thing. It's a dirty brass, as most brass is kind of dirty. And unlike the PP Bison, I think it covers the part of the weapons that like matter, which is just the whole top like barrel thing here. and it looks kind of clean. It's what you'd expect from a brass Tec-9. This that's all I can really say about it. Actually, I'm gonna move some stuff around here. I think the Gunsmoke was actually really good. I'm gonna put an A tier. It's really clean, well-made design. Possibly even an S. It's really, really nice. And I think the brass looks better than the Mag 7 Nova for sure. And if the M4 comes in a clean finish, I prefer the M4. But assuming it doesn't, assuming it comes a bit scratched up like that, the M4 is still better than those two. But I think the Tec-9 is nicer if the M4 is scratched, like the way it was in the one that we looked at. But yeah, that's it for this collection. There's wasn't too much to talk about. Just 6 total skins, and they were all good. I really would not mind having any of these 6 skins. They all look really clean in their own ways. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.